Good day, folks. Welcome to Bright's Mind Academy, where we bring brilliance to every lesson. This is a continuation video under May June 2023 question paper. So we'll look at question 2, number 13. So it goes like this: 2.1, given the geometric series, 1 divided by 5, 1 divided plus 1 divided by 15 plus 1 divided by 45. Remember, a series we add, in a sequence we use a semicolon, right? Yes. Now, 2.1.1 says to us, is a series or is this a convergent geometric series? Justify your answer with the necessary calculations. What you should ask yourself is, what condition is required for a series to converge? Now, it is when the value of r, it is between -1 and 1. Now, if you can find the value of r and prove that it is between -1 and 1, then we can say, therefore, the what? The series there, it is converging. All right, it is a convergent geometric series. Now let's check, how do we find r? It is term number 2 divided by term number 1, which is what? 1 divided by 15 divided by 1 divided by 5. Then when you take this on your calculator, you get that your answer it is 1/3, right? So this is the value of r. Now, the value of r, does it lie between -1 and 1? Yes. Therefore, you'll say, therefore r, all right, therefore you can say, therefore 1/3 is between -1 and 1. Therefore the series does what? Converge. All right, yes. Or you can say r is between -1 and 1, because you have already showed us what r is equal to. Okay, so now every time when you are asked to prove whether it converges or not, just find the value of r and see if it does lie on the interval -1 and 1. 2.1.2 2.1.2 says calculate the sum to infinity. Remember, the sum to infinity you can only calculate if you have a converging series, right? So we know sum to infinity is a divided by 1 minus r, right? What is a? A is our first term, 1 divided by 5, all divided by 1 minus 1 divided by 3. This needs a calculator, so I'm going to say 0.2 divided by 1 minus 1/3. I hope I did not do any mistake. So the sum to infinity we get how much? 3 divided by 10, or 0.3. All right, yes, or 0.3. This is the sum to infinity. Now 2.2 says, now an arithmetic and a geometric sequence. Arithmetic and geometric sequence are combined, right, to form the pattern, which is given by P of n, it is equal to the whole of that one. So now we are told that it is a combination of a arithmetic and a geometric. Why? Because if you look, term 1, number 2, term 1, term number 2, term number 3, term number 4, if you were to try and find a R here or D here, it will be common, right? So what happens is that you have to take, all right, this and this, this and this, and whatever this value is here, as well as take this and this and this. That's when you can find your pattern. Now, the 2.2.1 says, now write down the next two terms of the pattern. I know it is x 1/3, 2x 1/9, 3x 1/27. Therefore, since this one, it is, you just add x. So it's gonna be what? You do not add one, you add x. So it's gonna be what? 4x. On this one, what do? You multiply by 1/3, which is our r, right? You multiply by 1/3, you're gonna get 1 divided by 81. These are your next two terms, 4x and 1 divided by 81. All right. Now, 2.2.2 says to us, determine the general term for the odd term. The odd term, remember what are odd terms? I used to struggle with this, but odd, take it like this: odd, even. How many letters are we having? 1, 2, 3. how many letters are we having? 1, 2, 3, 4. So it means for odd it is 1, 2, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 10 million. Then for even it is 2, 4, 6, and thousand. Okay. So for odd, which one are those? It is term number 1. Sorry. It is term number 1, term number 3, term number 5, as well as term number 7, number 9, kanjalo, right? Then now, determine the general term for the odd. Ibile, they tell you, write down your answer in terms of x, a clue here, right? So you're going to have, remember your pattern now, it is x, 2x, 3x now. So how do you find your pattern? Now, first thing that you have to find it is your difference. Your difference is that you add what? You add x. You add x, right? You do not multiply by x, you add x. Therefore, it means now when you find your tn it is equal to a plus n minus 1, the difference. What is a? A, it is your first term. Your first term, it is x thereof. X plus what is n? It is unknown minus 1. What is d? D, it is x also. So you have what? X plus xn minus x. Really? Yes. You have x plus n multiplied by x, it is xn minus x. Therefore, it is equal to xn. So what does it mean if you, if you want term number 5, you just substitute 5 there, you get 5x, which is in case correct. All right. Now you know that tn for this one, it is xn. Tn for that one, it is xn. Here we're gonna say, let me write it here, tn it is equal to xn. 2.2 says calculate the value of P26. P26, it is the same as saying term number 26, right? Number 26. Now, number 26 lies on which pattern here, on which sequence? This one, or rather the arithmetic or the geometric. But now, can you check now? Can you see that 26 it is even? P26 it is even. Therefore, it should fall on the even what? Even pattern. Which is the even pattern. Remember 1, 3, 5, 7, it is the odd pattern. So the even pattern, it is 2, 4, 2, 4, 6, blah blah blah. So it falls on this geometric sequence. Okay. Yes. So now the first thing that we want to find, let's write it here. Let's find the value of r. The value of 27. The value of r, you say this divided by that, you'll get that the value of r, it is 1 divided by 3, right? So now let's find P26. How are we gonna do that? We're gonna say Tn, it is equal to 1. Tn for that one is gonna be ar to n minus 1, right? What is a? A, it is 1/3. What is r? R, it is also 1/3. Okay, what is n? N is what we are looking for. But now we want term number 26. So it's going to be 26 minus 1. Then how much do we get thereof? You can say this is Pn, it's still fine. It's fine. You can say this is Pn. All right. You can say Pn here, but it's fine. Let me keep it as Tn. So I'm saying it is 1/3 multiplied by 1/3 all raised to the power of 25 now. Ah, goodness. All raised to the power of 25. I get an extreme value here, which is 3,9. All right. There is something that all right, I'm realizing here. Ne? They want now P26. So P26 will be term number mang on this. All right, I almost made a mistake. P26, allow me to say this is P1, P2, P3, P4, P5, P6, right? But now, if we look only on this pattern, if you look on this pattern, P26 on this pattern will be term number 18. Term number 18, because this is term number 2. Allow, again, term number 4, term number 6 from this original. Now when we do it singly, it is term number 2, term number 4, term number 6. So it means whatever term number 18 here, number 26 here on this pattern here, it will be term number 18 here, people. Right? If you say term number 26 here, so if I count it like this is term 1, number 2, number 3. Can you see that I divided everything by half here? So what I'm looking for actually is term number 18, right, of this part. So please bear in mind of that. I almost made a mistake there. So I want Tn first. It is a, I found it is a to the power, right, a divided by 3 into a divided by 3 to the power of n minus 1, but specifically I want, now I'll say term number 18. All right, so it is term number 18 on this sequence thereof. All right, therefore I get what, 1 divided by 3, 1 divided by 3, 18 minus 1. Can I just substitute that now and see how much do I get? Term number 17, basically I get T18 as 2 comma 58 times 10 to the power of negative 9. I don't know if your calculator can give you something better than this, maybe in a decimal form or what, but yeah, this is what I get in now. This is what I do, what this is what I get. Let me, yeah, switch on the light so that I can see clearly. Yes. So let's move on to 2.2.4. 2.2.4, it is what? It is a sigma now. Now, many people struggle with sigma, and I understand maybe why you're struggling with sigma. Maybe it's because uh, your teacher is not necessarily teaching you how to understand this clearly, or it's just I don't know, a matter of just you are having difficulties thereof. Whatever the reason that it might be there that make you struggle with sigma, let's try to fix it right now. Okay, I'll try my level best to make you understand what I'm gonna explain here, because now what I say is that the examiner will change the question, but now the structure will be similar thereof, right? So now let's see, we are given. Remember, oh, Jesus Christ. I like to tell my student that sigma of whatever thing, it is equal to Sn. This is what I tell my student. That sigma, it is equal to what? It is equal to Sn. Why am I saying now sigma it is equal to Sn now? I'm saying that because now, because sigma, sorry about that. Sigma, it is the sum. It is a Greek symbol for summation. But now we know we use summation as this part here, right? Yes. So, oh, let me come here. Here, oh, what's happening here? Oh, here, 26, half of 26, it is 18, rather. Not 18, 13. 13. 13 here. Also here, it means you want 13. Yes, please, please. Sorry about that. Half of 26, it is not 18. I'm probably thinking about 36 right now. But yes, please fix that. This is 18, rather 13 minus 1. Then it means we should get a different answer there. How much do we get? Sorry about that. I don't like making mistakes. Uh, I don't like making mistakes at all. So it gives us something like 1 divided by 1 divided by 1594,323, or someone can say it is now what, 6.2327 rather, times 10 to the power of negative 7. Or you can now apply laws of exponents and say it is 3 to the power of negative 13. So please, between those answers, okay? Sorry about that. Sorry, so much about that. I hope I did not disturb you anyhow, because I know sometimes when a person makes mistakes and now comes back, you now become lost. So I hope I did not make you become that lost as much as I do not want to. So I'll repeat this. It is the same as what as Sn. So basically, I'm saying now Sn in this case, Sn in this case, it is how much? 33.5. 33.5, it is our, this is our Sn. But now determine the values of P. Remember, what is the Pn? So Pn, it is this part, and it is a combination, right? It is a combination. So now, let's find first how many terms do we have. How do I get number of terms? How actually, let me get the number of terms that we want sigma based on. So remember, I said number of terms, it is equal to top minus bottom plus 1. What is top? What is top? Top is this. This is top, 21. Minus, what is bottom? Bottom is this. Bottom is this. It is 1 plus 1, which gives us 21. So I normally tell my student that if you have n or p or whatever letter here, it is equal to 1. Therefore, the number of terms, it is exactly this. But if it is n, it is equal to 0, the story will be different, because it will be 21 minus 0 plus 1, which in this case it is 22. So now that n is equal to 21, so we have n as 21 terms. Now we have sigma, it is all equal to what? 33.5. 33.5. Then what I need again, it is what? Now, number of terms. So you allow me to say, if I'm having 21 terms, remember it is x 1 over 3, 2x 1 over 9. So 21, basically it is here on this on this what? On this arithmetic sequence. So it means now the arithmetic sequence will have more terms. It means we'll have 11 terms. Because now, why am I saying that? I'm saying the arithmetic will have 11 terms. Sigma of arithmetic will have 11 terms, whereas sigma of geometric will have 10 terms. Why? Because sum of 21 terms. So we agree that 21, it is odd, right? Odd. So it means if I say 20, check, if I say 20, it is 10 odd, 10 odd, then 10 even. But now when I add plus 21, 21, it is a part of even. So I'm just adding 1 to that even. So it's going to be, instead of 10, 10, it's going to be 11, 11, sorry. It's going to be 11 of those arithmetic, then 10 geometric. I believe you're following. Then how do I calculate sigma? I know that Sn, it is equal to, but now, do you all agree with me that it's going to be sigma of arithmetic plus the sigma of geometric? Why? Because now this number pattern, it is composed of what? Of arithmetic pattern as well as geometric pattern. So now, but I know what is Sn. Sn, it is 33.5. It is equal to sigma of arithmetic. Actually, let me do this before I substitute. Sn. Sigma of arithmetic, I know it is going to be n divided by 2. What? 2a plus n minus 1, the difference, plus sigma of geometric. Sigma of geometric. Why am I saying? Yes, it is the same. Remember, I said sigma and sum, it is the same. So sum of geometric, but in this case, can you see that it is a converging series, right? So for a converging series, you can use this one is the same, that a into 1, sorry, 1 minus r to the power of n. 1 minus r. So now we are in a position of what? Substituting. You all, I repeat here, the number of terms here, it will be 11. The number of terms here, it will be 10, because now this is odd and this is even. And now we are finding, we want the sum of 21 terms, which in this case, it is what? It is, if it is odd. So this one, the odd, will have more numbers than the even. So now let's substitute. What is the sum of 21 terms? It is 33.5. What is n? N is going to be 11 divided by 2. What is the first term of the arithmetic sequence? It is x plus, you still remember it is x, right? Here. it is x, plus the number of terms, it is 11 minus 1. The difference, remember the difference, it is also x. Plus, now what is the first term of the geometric? It is 1/3. Okay, it is how much? It is 1/3 here. Can you see? It is 1/3. Then what? A 1/3 into 1 minus, what is the value of r? It is 1/3 also, to the power of what? Let me do this. To the power of 10 here. Okay, I like doing this if I'm going to use a bracket inside. Divide by 1 minus 1/3. Now what I want to do is I'd punch this, all of this on my calculator. I'd punch this all on my calculator and see how much it gives me to avoid a lot of mathematics. So I'm gonna say it is 1/3, 1/3 into 1 minus 1/3 also, to the power of 10, with the hope that I do not do any mistake. Please punch with me your calculator so that if you encounter any error, and fix that. So for this one, I get something like, sorry, I get something like plus 0.49 blah 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 blah. So now I do not want to do anything with this answer, so allow me to subtract this and take this to the other side. So I'm going to say 33.5 minus the answer that you got. You agree with me that you get more or less something like 33.0000, which is not necessarily important, right? Yes. Now it is equal to now 11 divided by 2, it is 9. It is 5.5. All right, let me say it is 5.5 here, multiply by 2x, plus 11 minus 1, it is 9x. You are lying. 11 minus 1, it is 10x. It is 10, multiply by that, it is x, right? Then here I'm having what? 12x. You all agree with me? 12x. So 5.5 multiplied by 12, 5.5 multiplied by 12, it is 66. So I'm having something like this, 33, it is equal to what? 66 what? 66x. Therefore, the value of x, it is 33 divided by 66 is the same as saying 3 divided by 6, which is, in this case, half. So have you answered the question? Yes. They've determined the value of x, now they're off. Okay, so yes. So that's all for question 2. I hope you enjoyed and clearly understood the concept. And yes, let's meet again on question 3 under the same question paper, May, June 2023.